charge phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. You lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jacket Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CDB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, Championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, of course. Home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. What a night of sports last night. But we'll get into that farther along in the show. Got a few Wanna winners we got to shout out. The free-to-play, Shungus, with a 62.01 multiplier parlay. There's free $10 for you on that free-to-play event we hold every day. Long legs, Viviana, the 30X. You're incredible. You hit a 31 multiplier parlay to win $500. I mean, you know, we've said this many times on this podcast, but Jack has tried to reach out many times and like many girls in his past, didn't respond, never responded. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Viviana, if you can hear us, come on the show. All right, we'll keep going. The 3X, Santramoni, JBO3, came home with 180 and 160 right there. Red Tank in the middle with only $60. But hey, a win's a win. A win's a win. PSV Cleasy in the 50X on Wednesday won $750, folks. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Doesn't get better than that. And we had the 10X. We had Bear with 200. Biggs 2-3 with 175. Manning Knicks. I think that's a mix of maybe Peyton Manning and Bo Nix. Sounds like a Denver Bronco. Just using my problem-solving skills. You won $150. And yeah, that's what we got. That's what we had. Those are the Wanna winners that we are mentioning today. Now, we are about to bring on two different guests, a couple of interviews to conduct. One of them being David T. Well, David T. What's the username completely, Tone, so I don't butcher this?
David T 885.
David T 885. He won, I believe it was last week on Sunday in the 30X, brought home $500 on a 44.63 multiplier parlay. So I pulled it up. Let's bring him on if I am correct. And M. Crouch is him.
Yeah, looks like no. M. Crouch is in the waiting room. That's our other guest. David T isn't there yet. So M. Crouch 8. He's our other guest.
M. Crouch 8. Oh, do we know when he won?
He's a frequent winner. I've seen his name tons of times on the leaderboard.
So let's get him on. Let's get him on.
I've seen his name tons of times. I'm not.
Here he is, M. Crouch 8. Welcome to the show. I know you're probably getting situated. No worries. Camera's on.
Camera's on. Why isn't it working?
It's looking straight down. Yeah. Maybe the back of your camera.
Maybe.
We're good now?
There he is. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. M. Crouch, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good. We're excited to have you on. Where are you originally from?
I'm actually from Seaside, Oregon,
Very
on
nice.
the coast.
Nice. That's good
Yeah.
stuff. So Oregon, what teams do you kind of root for up there? Do you fend towards Seattle? Is it Northern California? Which way does it?
No, we keep it kind of for basketball, of course, Portland Blazers, and I like to go up to Seattle and watch the Mariners, of course. And then I watched the Hillsboro Hops, the high A for the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're just like an hour and a half away from us. So actually, I'm going tomorrow night to watch their game.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good stuff. Is there any chance we have an Oregon Duck, or are we Beavers, or neither?
No, we're Ducks all the way.
Yeah. Okay. So you got some good stuff. That's awesome. So how'd you find Wanna?
I think it was actually like an ad on TikTok.
There it is. That's good stuff. I think you're maybe the 10th person we've interviewed in a row to tell us that the TikTok, hey, the ads are working. That's good news for us. That means we're doing something. So I'd love to hear it. So can I let me ask you, what's your favorite feature about Wanna compared to other apps?
I think it's a lot easier to navigate. And the payouts are good, compared to a lot of others. The winning rate's a little easier too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not easy, but it's still, compared to some of them.
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, because on other apps you can like dig yourself into holes and things like that, but here it's just $2 parlays with the chance to win, $2,000 or whatever the contest offers. And there's a couple that raise the bar, a little $10, but it's good stuff. Have you ever heard of a bar out there called the Bridge Tender Bar on Broadway Street?
Yep.
All right, well, our one of our viewers, KG Little Joe's in the chat, just popped in and had me ask you that. So I don't know anything about it, but that's funny.
That's awesome.
Do you like? So does Oregon have legal sports books like FanDuel or those, or is it sports gambling still illegal?
As far as we don't have like the books at the casino or nothing like that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to ask if you appreciated how Wanna, they have spreads and like the over-unders and the money lines, how you can bet on that versus, I don't know, have you used a app like Prize Picks or those where you can only use
pick the players?
Yeah, so at least, we get a little bit of flexibility over here at Wanna. So
exactly.
Can you tell us about your last win? Because I was trying to find it, and I personally...
I think, I just won on the times 10 a couple days ago, but normally I like to play the hoops one and the like the times 30 times 450. I do like how you guys changed it up from like the 7 pick or however it was before to how it is now. You still end up having to pick about the same amount unless you're going to go on a whim, crazy line. But I got 2 weeks ago, I think it was, maybe 3 by now, back to back. I got first and second on the times 30. That was a pretty good one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, Lance. He did 500 and 450 back to back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So Wanna
and then a couple months ago, I did win the main event.
Okay. So you've been so you really like the parlay rewards that Wanna offers. We got some good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking at the last win I see, just to go over a little bit, because you won on the 15x, a 6-pick parlay. Yeah, you had Seattle. There's a homer team. Cardinals money line. You had a little WNBA action. Are you a WNBA guy?
Yeah.
Or is that just
not so much? But it was I felt it was a good pick.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, this is good stuff. Wow. Well, congratulations. We appreciate you coming on. I got a couple last questions for you. Have you told anyone about Wanna?
Oh yeah, I try to get them to sign up. I've gotten one person to sign up, I think, or they're going to, but who knows if they have.
Yeah. No. Hey,
I told them how I was winning.
There you go. Yeah, spread the good words.
Nice little bonus, I'm a contractor, so it's a nice little bonus.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was gonna say, how you spending your winnings?
I got 4 kids, single dad of 4, so full-time dad. So my one youngest is in baseball right now, so of course he had to get a new bat and all that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations to him. That's fun stuff. Well,
let me ask him a quick question before you get out of here, Mark, because for people that may be watching like you that have a real job, that have multiple kids, looking for a side hustle, how long have you been on Wanna?
I've been on Wanna for about probably 8 months now. November, October, around there.
So roughly around 8 months, and this is a side hustle or a side lane, something you do as a hobby. You've earned, and it's transparent. You guys can go on Wanna, search his name, M Crouch 8, but he's won over $5,000 since he's been on the app, guys. $5,000 he's cleared. I don't know if you know that, Mark, but you've cleared $5,000.
One of my kids was asking me, so we looked it up the other day.
That is so awesome. Yeah. That is so awesome. Well, all right. The last question I got, and it's a little bit of a long question, so give me a second here. But we are now giving $2 a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. So you're automatically getting a free play on your account for showing up. And when you do so, just like you've shown face, we're going to give you an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay for tonight. And if that parlay wins, you'll get $10 more in entry tickets. So I got to ask, what do you got playing tonight? 2-man.
Oh, tonight's the OKC game.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to go with SGA under. I think he was at 32.5 or 31.5 last I looked. So under the points. And we'll go with a oh man, I can't remember. Oh, Jalen Williams rebounds over.
Okay, so I see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's line right now under 31.5.
Yeah, that's what. So under 31.5, and Jay Williams, I think, was 5.5 rebounds.
Yes, he was right on the money.
Yep,
there he is. He
All
knows him off the top of his head. We love it. M Crouch. That's what we love to see. All right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander under 31.5 points, and Jalen Williams over 5.5 rebounds. M Crouch, we appreciate it. We appreciate you coming on. We wish you the best of luck, and we should have you on again soon because it sounds like you're a certified winner.
Heck yeah. Thank you, man.
Awesome
Thank you, guys.
stuff. Yep. Hey, you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
There he is. M Crouch, legend, Oregon.
Super legend.
Man, this is one of the best parts of the show. It's just getting to meet the people wanna. Who's out there?
Oregon.
Who's winning?
Oregon. Wanna is in Oregon. We're big as it gets. This is the biggest, guys. We are in Oregon. We are where the Ducks are. Stop playing with us.
Hey, Tone. I mean, you're all the way there in Atlanta. I'm here in SoCal, so we crossed the southern half of our country, but there it is up in Oregon. Now we got to get someone up in that like New York or somewhere up there.
Dakota area.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's his name? Who's our guy? Boots Cheeto. Cheeto. He's Minnesota, so he's right in there. And then Chicago, KG. So we're a little in the Midwest. We got to get that Northeast. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, the chat. There's B Sifo, legend, certified. Lonnie, we see. Oh, he's just calling out KG, professional alcoholic. Okay, well, we know Lonnie and KG are bumping heads in the chat. That's nothing to do. All right. Well, as we wait for the
breaking news. I'm speaking to David T right now. He was under the impression that we were still on at 6.
Ooh.
So I'm talking to him now to see if we need to reschedule for him. I'll know shortly, but yeah, go ahead, Lance.
Yeah, no, I mean that's been an adjustment for this past week. Even for me, kind of game planning how to set the show up. I mean, Tone is it's noon for him, so it's not nearly as it's still in the middle of the day, but we're still figuring it out.
He said he's down. So
he said he's down. Well, there it is. All right. We'll hop into accountability hour. Recap some bets, and then once we see them, we'll bring them up.
Yeah.
So, accountability hour. I had a brutal day of on my parlay that I gave out. I gave out a bunch of player props that all looked like they cashed. I think I missed like one of them on the ideas that I had. I talked about Mikal Bridges over PRA. That hit. I talked about Nembhard hitting, Nembhard hitting over on his threes. He hit. Naismith went crazy, but I didn't call his out. We actually had Haliburton's under on points, and that obviously hit. So, I wasn't perfect, but man, listen to what we had going on here. I had Cubs -1.5. They won by 1. I had Seattle -1.5. They won by 1. Braves game was canceled. Knicks -4.5. Well, folks, we know what happened in that. Really looked like it was right there, and it was the right call. And Haliburton said, "Psych, you thought." And so that one hurts. Then Edmonton Oilers money line over the Dallas Stars. They were up 3-1, folks. 3-1, and I'm pretty sure they gave up 5 goals in the last period to lose 6-3. So, painful stuff. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All these, just like the 1.5, both of them don't cover by the 1 run. They win the games. And Knicks -4.5, they choke. Edmonton up 3-1, choke. But then we had the over in that game, over in the Knicks game hit, and Karl Anthony Towns over 36.5 PRA, that hit. We talked about that one. So, it's unfortunate. I see Braves money line as a lock today. I'm seeing that in the chat. I agree. I probably will be on that. I probably will. We will see. Oh, here, you want to go through your accountability hour, or should we bring the guy on?
We'll bring him on and let him do his thing, and then I'll visit mine. It was trash too as well, Lance. I'm not in a hurry.
Oh man, tough day. It is what it is, though. Alfredo Torres, aka
David T885.
David T885. Wow.
Sure too.
I know he won last Sunday, so I'm pulling up last Sunday's parlay as he gets situated. There it is, the 30x 500 big ones. David T 10-leg parlay.
Yeah,
10-legger.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a Florida guy. If I'm not mistaken, 305. Uh-oh.
Try it again. David T.
May have to turn your camera on too if it's.
Oh, there he is. I can hear him.
Go. Get in there.
There
we go.
Yeah. What's up?
See you.
What's up?
Good to meet you. Good to see you. Can I ask you first question? Where are you from? Oh, you actually hit mute. You actually muted your mic.
Yeah.
No worries. I know it's a little finicky.
Do you see me?
Yeah. We see you. We hear you.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida, but I currently live in Savannah, so it's kind of hard to sports bet.
There you go. Hey, so we got 2 people from that living in Georgia at the moment on this podcast. Originally from Miami. So can I take a wild guess and say you're a Dolphins fan, Heat fan, the U fan?
Yeah, Yeah, Dolphins and Heat fan for sure. My parents went to University of Miami, so yeah, I'm a Kings fan growing up for sure.
Wow, that's awesome. So all Miami teams, that's good stuff.
Yes, sir.
So how did you find Wanna Parlay?
So in Georgia, for a long time, because usually when I'm in Florida, I use a Hard Rock Sports Bet. But in Georgia, there's not really anything I could bet on spreads or money lines or any of that, and I love betting on that. And I was using Prize Picks for the longest time, and I saw the ad of Wanna Parlay, and I just like, oh, let's check this out. And I saw you guys have spreads and money lines and over-unders of the total points. So I was like, okay, this is the closest I'm gonna get to a good sports book. So
That's awesome. Yeah, hey, you nailed it. You nailed it right on the head. That's one of the top features that we offer that other daily fantasy sports apps don't offer is the opportunity to bet on spreads, money lines, the over-unders, and have team picks rather than just, the player props that they skew the line. You know what they do. So have you told anyone else about Wanna?
It's honestly in Georgia here, because I'm here for school. It's like a 2-year program. So, I mean, most of my friends here are international students. They can't really sports bet. But, I mean, I back in Miami, I mean, they just use their sports book. Is Wanna Parlay in Florida as well? Or?
I believe it's in Florida, but I understand what you're saying because it's legal there, so they have a lot more options rather than you were there in Georgia. But hey, we appreciate you, and I want to go dive into your parlay that you won on this last Sunday because this was methodical. This was good stuff. 10 picks. You got it done. Starting out, you had Mystics. Do you watch WNBA at all, or did you just go with the favorite there?
I just went with the favorite.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
I was like, hey, I think they're right. So
that's awesome. Hey, I feel it. I sometimes you just need a couple of those sneaky ones just to throw in there, give you some more juice.
Yeah.
You had Astros money line. They came through. They had a Cameron Smith under stolen bases. Schwarber under stolen base. Okay, so you took the trend of people that probably aren't going to steal bases, just take their unders.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, I like it. Hey, that's smart. That's smart betting. And then Braves money line. I guess you're not a Georgia native, but that's your team out there in Georgia. There we go. There's Tone back here. He's fired up for the Braves. Yeah, and then you had Cincinnati Reds money line and under in the Orlando City Inter Miami game. Do you watch? Are you a Inter Miami fan?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to a couple games, so I kind of know how it goes. And all my international friends are huge soccer fans, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try my luck, and I'm pretty sure this is how it's gonna go because I've really never seen like a lot of goals on especially like MLS. Not really.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean that's genius because and I'm gonna be honest. I see Orlando City won 3-0. Messi must have not been playing. I mean, does Messi get skunked like that?
Yeah, I mean he plays like maybe once every like 3 games. He's old. Messi playing in the MLS is like Tom Brady playing in Division III football.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't play every game and take it. I don't want to say not seriously, but is that safe to say? It's like
the stakes are much lower, because it's a less competitive league. It's not.
Oh yeah, okay, 100%. All right. Well,
I got a couple for him, Lance, too.
Tone, go ahead.
Tell me this, and I'm gonna start on this side. You're Florida native originally.
Yes,
Are you gonna bandwagon over to the Travis Hunter train? Jaguars, they're still in Florida.
No. I'm a Dolphins fan through and through. Ever since I was a kid, just been tailgating with my family, watching the Dolphins games. No matter how sucky we are, man. I'm still a Dolphins fan, and I have faith in our franchise.
Yeah,
and I mean we had a pretty good draft this year, so
that is the truth. All right,
we had a pretty good draft. Our defense is looking scary.
Last question for me. I'm a competitor. I like to put it out there board. You know, I'm Wanna 4L. You know, that's for life for the people that don't know lingo. But Wanna versus picks. I want to know tell, give a true testimony. You're not paid. We don't know you before today. What are the pros that Wanna has over Prize Picks? Because here in the South, I need people to know. They need to get Wanna right now. They need to download Wanna right now. Speak it, please.
So my only complaint about Wanna Parlay is that I can't. So like, let's say I just wanted to bet on one game, right? And I wanted to do like a 2-pick parlay for just one game. I'm not able to do that in Wanna Parlay. Whereas in Prize Picks, I could just do a 2-pick parlay on the same game, and that's it. Call it a day. Throw $100, win 3x my money, and that's it, right? I can't really do that in Wanna Parlay. I need to choose 2 events and all that, which is fine. I could cook, right? But I would say that's the only con to Wanna Parlay. Other than that, it's fucking great. I mean, I use it every day now. So
that Wanna has that Prize Picks cannot do and won't do.
Yeah, the Wanna. I mean, obviously, you know, bet on money lines, spreads, over/unders, total points. There's even specific projections like player props that won't be available in Prize Picks and will be like available in Wanna Parlay or be better than like props projections they have in Prize Picks. Like for example, I believe today Julius Randle's points is like 19.5 in Wanna Parlay and like 20 in Prize Picks, which is, you know, a pro for Wanna Parlay because, you know, if he gets 20 points, it's a push in Prize Picks, but if he gets 20 points, it's a win in Wanna Parlay. So
guests we've had on before talking about Prize Picks versus Wanna, kind of the same spot. They've brought up the same exact thing, talking about how Prize Picks lines, like they're usually like a point or 2 and a point and a half, 2 points higher than it usually is on Wanna. So, you know, over here we got the good lines, and over there, you know, they're trying to skew their lines. You know, they move it, and then when bets are made, you know, their lines adjust accordingly and all that. So, yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you speaking the truth and giving us a fair, honest report. All right, I got a last question for you.
Yes, sir.
So just for showing face on the podcast, we're already going to give you $2 entry ticket, free play into your account. Like, boom, you already got that part covered. Now, because you've shown face, we're going to give you the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And one you were just talking about, you know, I know you can't really, there's not much option to give it on Wanna, but you're going to give it to us. And you're going to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins, you'll earn $10 more in entry tickets to your account for free. So I ask you, what do you got planned tonight?
I got Julius Randle over 19.5 points. And I would say Shy under his assists.
His assists?
Whatever his assists are, under that.
If I had to guess, his assists are at 6.5, probably after
the
9.5. Well, I'm thinking they had 9.5 last game, or he had 9 last game. Let me look. I'm just gonna
right now.
If they're a 7.5 under, if not, then I'll take Dante DiVincenzo over 1.5 turnovers.
Okay, we have the Dante bet on one.
Here's the Dante one. You go with the Dante one because I don't think we have just assists for as a selection.
Sounds good. Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo over 1.5 turnovers and Julius Randle over 19.5 points.
All right. I like it. Dante DiVincenzo over 1.5 turnovers. Julius Randle over 19.5 points. David, we appreciate you coming on, and we will see you next time.
Yep. See ya.
Adios.
For sure. Lance, I'll tell you some crazy stuff. I sent. Oh, well, it looks like he left the waiting room. Oh, no, he's in there. I sent the link to another winner, and it looks like his name is David as well.
I know. I saw that, and that threw me off. I'm like, wait, did I just... I'm like, wait, did I bring in the wrong dude? Is this guy not even David T? Oh, man, that's hilarious. I guess bring on David. Yeah? David? Can you hear us? This is Lantz and Tone from the Wanna Parlay Podcast.
There we go. I hear something.
I hear something. There are murmurs.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Oh, no worries. Let you get situated.
Yeah, my bad. I literally just got off of work.
Hey,
We're not getting off. I'm on break right now, so you know.
hey, we appreciate you giving us your time. I mean, breaks are only, usually 15 minutes. So that means, this is valuable time you're giving us. We appreciate you.
Definitely.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Can you turn on your camera?
Yeah. I got you.
No worries.
There you
There
go.
he
Turn
is.
your phone.
And then horizontal so we get the good shot. Damn, you get a fresh cut? You're looking good today, David.
You know.
There we go. So what's your user? Oh, we lost the camera.
There you go. You get done.
What's your username on the platform? Just so I'm not messed up here.
To be frank with you, I don't even remember because I'm not even gonna be frank because like what's crazy, I literally downloaded the app like maybe 2 weeks ago. So I really don't even freaking remember. It's something that they generated.
I'll let you know what his username is in a second.
No worries. So where you from?
Man, I'm from South Carolina.
South Carolina. So if just trying to guess, what teams are you a fan of? Oh, are you a Panthers fan?
Oh dear God, no. Nah. Hell no. I'm more. I mean, I was more like with the Steelers and everything. But to be frank with you, man, I just love the game of football. So I ain't got that team right now. Not right now, at least.
I like it. You're just a fan of the sport. I can understand that.
Yeah.
What do you have any other teams or sports you really pay attention to? You're just a fan, of sports.
Well, I mean, when football season's backing up, I mean, I prefer college, and it's down here, like in the South, like South Carolina, like you're either Gamecocks or Clemson. So I'm all Clemson all the way. So I'm all in when they, how they going. But for as far as like player wise from Clemson, you got Hunter Renfrow, you know what I'm saying? You got Sammy Watkins in them, like bro, like that was the team. That was the team. So, of course you got Dabo, Dabs, but I'm a little disappointed, especially with their season. The past 2 years, I ain't gonna hold you because, man, it's been a little tough on them. So
yeah, I think Dabo's got to start using on NIL. I mean, he's trying to keep it in house and not doing it, but it's like Dabo, you got to adapt with the times if you want to win.
Not only that, man. The transfer portal is a beautiful world.
Yeah,
I'll say that. So.
No, exactly. But I don't know what they're doing this offseason, but I wish him the best. You guys still got Cade Klubnik. That kid looks pretty good.
Man.
Oh, you're not sold on him?
No, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not, man. I hate to say it, but I mean, he might be first round pick or whatever, but I mean he ain't gonna last that long if you don't clean up. I'll say that.
Okay.
You got to clean up a bit.
Hey, that's a good take, fair take too. So how'd you find Wanna?
TikTok.
Okay.
Like it's crazy. Like it's. I mean, just TikTok is the new Google, basically, if you really think about it. So.
Yeah, no. So because you said you just joined over like about 2 weeks ago, so this must have all gone down recently.
Yeah, man, and I just be putting slips in and I say about 2 weeks, and so dude, I mean, I put my pops on it too, and so my pops he's like, and he lives in Georgia, and he's like, I told him about the app, and he's like, man, he's like, because you really can't bet on teams, and I'll say that there's no better app than this one. I'll say that for sure. Because Prospects and BetR, bro, they slacking.
Yeah, no, hey, I love what you're saying. It's music to my ears. Because I was gonna ask, what's your favorite feature on Wanna compared to other apps? And it sounds like it's having the spreads, the over unders, the money lines, and being able to bet team bets. Compared to other daily fantasy sports app that only goes off player picks and fantasy score and stuff like that. Tone, do you got a question for him?
Quick, this is like Lance, we've been working and we've been all around this nation. We've been moving. What's crazy is, okay, this is the clear up. This is David T. This is David T 885 right here. Our last guest was Alfred Torres, whose username is the boss Alfredo. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh,
We've been looking
shit.
for you, David T. We've been promoting you on the show.
That is
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
That is so funny. So David T, you're the one that just won this past Sunday. You just won $500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It.
Now we know. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
awesome.
So it's out. You've told your pops about Wanna. He loves the spreads, the team bets. Well, I got one more last question for you. Because you showed your face on this podcast, we're going to give you a $2 entry ticket free to your account just for showing face. But now we're going to give you the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay for tonight. And if that parlay wins, we're going to put $10 more in free play into your account. So I got to ask you, what do you got tonight?
Who I got tonight? Well, isn't I haven't even looked at it, man, because I've been working.
Yeah,
so
Timberwolves, Thunders tonight.
Timberwolves and Thunder? Bro, OKC. Okay. I'm like, OKC is, bro, I personally feel like Anthony Edwards, he's been struggling. Because bro didn't score any points in the fourth quarter in the last game, which is wild. So, they're locking it down. So they're really locking him down. Now, but I will say this, since Edwards is not getting the points and the, just everything that he needs for the team, Randall on the side, man, he's been taking over. So I'll definitely take Randall. Cause bro, he just dropped like what was it, like 30-something points last game?
I think he had 28 or something. But right around there, same shit.
It was up there. So I'll definitely take him. I'll definitely take him. I'm a little concerned more about with the centers because you got Rudy, veteran, but then you got the new kid on the block, Chet. So I went when I look at that, and I really feel like this game should be just more on rebounds. But I'll take Chet. I'll take Chet for either points or rebounds for sure.
Okay, so we'll go Julius Randle. His points on Wanna is still at 19.5. So I assume you'd want that pick.
Light work.
Okay, light work. Julius Randle over 19.5. And then the rebounds is 8.5 for Chet.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Chet's over 8.5 rebounds, which looks like a good line to me? I might honestly use that for my own tonight. Or would you rather have Chet's points?
Well, what they got him for points?
13.5.
Ooh, 13.5.
Oh, don't do that to me. Because if you just saw him in the last series, I take that back. Only reason why I say this is because of the fact they just keep kind of switching off with his minutes and everything and holding him off, which I feel like is BS personally. So, but I think I'll go for his points too. I'll go for his points.
All right.
Because he's like right there. Because he's like at 6'8". And again, if they can just give him some more playing time, man, he'll get it. This slight work for him too.
I like it. All right, Julius Randle over 19.5 points. Chet Holmgren over 13.5 points. The 2-man lay. If this wins, we're putting $10 more in free play into your account.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, David, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad I finally got situated with who was who. But
yeah.
We're looking forward. We'll probably have you on again because it seems like you're just a certified winner.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I try my best, and that's all we can do.
Yep. Hey, there you go. That's good stuff. That's a quote to go out on. All right. Hey, till next time, David.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
guys.
Stay
I'll
supporting
stay
the
safe.
podcast, man.
All right.
There he is. There's our guy. He's literally working. He goes on break. He joins the Wanna Parlay podcast. I mean, that's as good as it gets, folks.
Working.
All right. Woo! Holy shit. 45 minutes of interviews done. Tone, I think it's time.
Hey man, I'm a breeze through it. What I will say, for those that might just be tuning in, we're getting around to the accountability hour a little late. Lance is trying to be petty. He wants to bring up Lonnie while I go over this bomb. I know what he's doing. He thinks he's petty, but it is what it is. You know, it's never fun when the rabbit has the gun. I'll tell you that, people. But hey, I am transparent. I love I love these days because they come rarely. I'm about to go through my accountability hour, and this is the first time that I've been on the Wanna Parlay podcast and I've had to account to this kind of results. I've never had a donut like Lonnie or Lance. Let's put that out there. Yeah, I have to throw my shade. I have my cap on. But
He's going out swinging.
Yeah, but yeah, all right. So oh yeah, and this let me give this out. PPP. Parlay pet peeves. This is what I don't like from parlayers. Those parlayers that bet and they lose and then they want to spread the quit bug. Like, man, I'm just gonna quit betting, and then you shouldn't have been parlaying in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And then those other parlays that every loss all of a sudden is a sold. It was a sale by the player. Man, look, I don't got time for y'all. So I'm gonna count to my losses. It was a shitty day, but it is what it is. I got a lot of X's on my board, and listen to them. We went overtime. They went overtime in the Pacers Knicks games yesterday. So if you faded anything, it just is what it is. Wasn't no fades working yesterday. And I went in the slump in the baseball world. So yeah, I'm gonna start off like this. Astros W didn't hit, Cubs W did hit. Cubs minus 1.5 didn't hit. Brewers W didn't hit. Braves W canceled. Red Sox W didn't hit. Giants W didn't hit. Lynx W didn't hit. I mean, Lynx was my lock of the day. Be clear. I have not missed the lock of the day. This makes 2-0. Lynx was the lock of the day. The W hit. Minnesota Lynx minus 11.5 didn't hit. So be clear. If I give you a lock of the day, still trust it. I have not missed yet. Knicks W didn't hit. Knicks minus 4.5 didn't hit. Jalen Brunson over 28.5. He hit. Cat under 22.5s. I told you the fades didn't work. Didn't hit. One fade that did work was Cat under. Oh, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. That didn't hit either. I don't know why I got to check by that. He had 12 rebounds. I went under on Cat's rebounds. That didn't hit either. Mitchell Robinson, 6.5 rebounds.
That hit.
Sure.
I know that.
Got
hit.
that.
He had 8.
No, he had 8. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
Cleared. Mitchell Robinson cleared. And then back to the X's. Pascal over 6.5 didn't hit. Rebounds didn't hit. Obi Toppin over 0.5 threes didn't hit. Mathurin over 0.5 threes didn't hit. Thomas Bryant over 0.5 threes didn't hit. The hell they doing shooting out there? Josh Hart over 1.5 threes didn't hit. And then I faded Haliburton and hold on. I did I go under or I went over on one?
On who?
On Haliburton. It looks like it's
no,
an over.
You faded everything about his existence. So we're ready for your apology, you know.
Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't put the under, but yeah, I faded on all three. Haliburton, threes, points, and rebounds, and PRA, and he busted all of them. Lance can't wait to say that. Accountability hour busted on Tone the Goat's end. It is what it is. You heard it.
Hey, sorry, Lonnie, but I was like, my accountability hour didn't go nearly like I was 2 and 4 or something like that. Lonnie, how's your accountability hour? Talk to us.
Well, first of all, I just want to come in and say, how's everybody doing? I am Lonnie Lyle, and unlike these two, I'm not even going to bash them for having a shitty day. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you all continue to parlay and have a better day tonight. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about the best of wishes to the both of you guys. The best of fucking wishes.
Sounds like some shit's about to come. How was your
And plus, I came on with my headset because Haliburton is playing with my life as if it's a video game. He hit my point prop, but then forced it to overtime to make my Knicks fucking lose. Like, he playing too many games with me, so I had to come on with the headset. My accountability, the Braves, they didn't play. The Knicks took an L. Cat got my over on my points, and Tyrese got my over on my points. So, you know what I mean? better than I had. You know what I mean? Better than I was doing. So
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, Lonnie's obviously talking about when he went 0-5 recently, and that's what we kept bringing up and talking about. He's like, you know, don't shade
why
that
the
like that.
fuck would you just bring it up again? Why would you just bring it up again?
Hey guys, we're like we said, we're all out in the open. You can see on the apps. You can go research our names, and it backs it up. But yeah, hey, KG Lojosa in chat says, "What's Lonnie doing landing a plane?" What are you doing over there? The shade is coming in, Lonnie. I'm just messing, KG.
KG, hey y'all, wait 1 second. Hold on, I got something for you, KG. KG, I got something just for you. Hold on, wait. Where the fuck is it? God damn it, KG. I can't fucking find it now. Next show, I got you. Oh, KG did say, and I quote, he said, the Timberwolves and the Celtics in the finals screenshot this shit. And I did screenshot this shit, KG. And you were wrong about that also.
Okay.
That's another.
He just says fake news. First thing he just throws right in the chat.
He's fucking drunk as shit.
Oh yeah, that was you called him a professional alcohol.
Hold on. Wait. Let me show y'all. Since y'all think it's fake fucking news. Since y'all think
Cotton
it's fake
4K.
fucking news.
4K there, KG. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do there.
KG. Screenshotted it.
All right. You know what? You're right, Lonnie. We have to leave the past in the past. We move forward. We march, you know. And parlays, I mean, you could have every pick right but one and you lose, or you could have every pick wrong but one and you lose. So, you know, we keep our head up, we persevere, and we fight. We go forward. And with that being said, you know, let's recap a little bit of the game last night. I mean, that was just cinema. That was great NBA playoffs basketball. Very entertaining, very fun. You know, obviously an insane choke job by the Knicks. And Haliburton doesn't even end the game. It's going to OT, and he does the celebration just staring at the bench. I mean, it was incredible. Reggie Miller was he was one of the commentators. I mean, he had to be so proud. It's just insane. Haliburton is a dog. I want Tone and Lonnie to, you know, Haliburton is like that. He is like that. He is a dog, certified. But it was an incredible game. How about shout out Nembhard for the Pacers? I mean, he hit like 6 threes in the fourth. I mean, it wasn't, you know, it's a team effort. It's a team effort, and they played their ass off. But the Pacers, go ahead.
Was it Neesmith or Nembhard?
Or Neesmith. Good. I get those two mixed up every time. Nembhard, Neesmith is too similar.
You did that yesterday.
But okay, Neesmith. He went insane and had the 6 threes in the fourth. Nembhard still played well, but, you know, not the same. But an all-around effort from the Pacers. They've done it again. Sneak out and as the away team with a win that they probably don't deserve. Not just saying because of how big the lead was with just 2 minutes to go. But what are your guys' thoughts now going on the outcome of this series? I know I was Knicks in 7. I think we're all, you know, close to the same. We all thought Knicks in this playoff series. Are you guys still staying strong with New York?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not a fan of neither one, so you know.
Yeah.
I love watching series like this. I love being able to eliminate the bias factor that I usually have in certain series. So this one, I love being able to just be a fan and watch. I feel like my opinions are a little more valued then. And I'm scared. You know, if I'm the Knicks, I'm scared. If I'm a player on the Knicks, I'm scared because it ain't no way we're supposed to give up that game. Going to overtime was just some bullshit. I kind of felt like the ball was dropped in. I kind of knew it in my gut, like, what the fuck? Pacers about to win. Like, as soon as they went to overtime, I'm just like, damn, Pacers about to win this shit. Like, damn, like, what the like, and it was a like, it was a total shift in energy. It was like they just got. They had the kryptonite last night. Like they took everything from them. I mean, even like it was diabolical, Lance, for like I know it's only 0.2 seconds left, but Haliburton is passing the ball in. He just gave the ball to Cat. Like what, bro, that is diabolical, bro. You just teabag that man. Like, bro, like what? Like, I really think that Trae Young and Holly might be long lost cousins. Like, they got some of the same. Like, hey, us light skinned brothers out here, we ain't playing right now. It's getting tricky out there. I'm telling you, it's getting tricky in the land. But I will admit, Haliburton is doing what any professional athlete, or you can even delete athlete, any person that has become an underdog in the public eye, and you feel like you possess something way more than what the people are saying and what the media is saying and critics saying. He's doing exactly what you're supposed to fucking do. He's making the doubters believers. Like, he's entering in that elite category for me. You know, he to me, I don't see why. And you know, as time goes by, he shouldn't be considered in the Ant and Shea conversations. I mean, he's playing phenomenal ball. This is when the ultimate pressure is on. I mean, in the fucking Garden, hey, I admit Haliburton is him. He's one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. I'm so stoked for Haliburton, man. I mean, he hits the big shot and does the Reggie. Then they back it up in OT. Because remember, he originally thinks he won the game, and that's why he's going that gnarly. But then foot on the line, goes OT. They still come through. Lonnie, tell me your thoughts. What you got? You got anything?
Y'all heard my audio message in the group chat last night while I was driving. I'm paying attention to the game on my phone. I'm like, this cannot be fucking happening. Like, my parlay is shot to hell now. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, Haliburton, he's winning me over. I ain't gonna lie. He is winning me over. I'm liking the attitude. I'm liking the pettiness. I fucking love it. Like, and like Tone said, him and Trae Young, definitely distant cousins. Definitely. Like, the Garden hates the both of them so much right now. He's up there with Trae Young. Like, they're gonna be saying fuck Haliburton soon. Watch. They're gonna be saying that shit soon.
Go after Trae Young. Unpopular opinion. I think the Knicks eventually are gonna go after one of them. They gonna want one of them just for, like, they like that disrespect.
Oh.
Believe it or not, like, they like that shit. They like,
They feed on that shit. They feed on that shit. They get stronger every fucking pettiness that they do. They get stronger and stronger. They throwing trash cans on everybody, even they fucking self. Fuck.
I thought you were saying.
A lot of my family is from New York, so shout out to New York, but fuck the Knicks. You know what I mean? But I want the Knicks to win this series. I think they're gonna still win in 7 though. But that was like, this is a good playoff basketball. Like, this is what I love, and I hope tonight Ant-Man do what he say he want to do in this interview and shoot the ball way more, be more efficient. You know what I mean? And everybody just, like, don't have it be no fucking blowout. It's the fucking playoff. Come on, man. We need that shit to the fucking wire every fucking game.
Yeah, you said it best, because, you know, that's exactly what I was about to lead us. I'm like, tonight we got T-Wolves, OKC, game 2. You know, game 1. The thing about game 1, it was a close game, not a blowout until, you know, that second half, and OKC just ran away with it, and it felt like, you know, the Timberwolves got stagnant, and it was a little weird. It was, you know, unlike them. They're giving too many shots to role players. I mean, we had DiVincenzo go like 3 for 11. We had Naz Reid go like 1 for 10. I mean, we had guys, you know, if they're hitting shots, don't get me wrong, they can, like, give them the ball. But if they're bricking, I ain't gonna watch them brick 10 times before I get my next jump shot if I'm Anthony Edwards. So yeah, we really you hope he takes control, and if he can, I mean, if they're sending doubles and doing, you know, everything they can to get the ball in his hands, sometimes it is unfortunate like that. KG Joe's in the chat says, has anyone heard from Spike Lee after this game talking about the Knicks Pacers game? He probably was escorted out of the arena. He's going, they don't even know which car he's in. I mean, he went into hiding until next game. But tonight I have OKC covering again. I think they blow out the Timberwolves again. I think it's belt to ass. Thunder in 5. Lonnie is going to have Joe on his chest, and Tone's going to have Caruso right there. Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso. My duo right here, my backcourt. They're nice. But yeah, that's what I got. Thunder in 5.
Okay. I hear you. I'll tell you. My weird feeling is I didn't take Minnesota for the W's tonight, but I'm feeling like they might get the W. So I took them for the plus 7.5. But I got a weird feeling Ant's gonna come out and he's gonna make it a redemption. Ant is a nice Ant. For those who haven't been able to watch, his back to back for Ant, or how he replies to a bad game or this, that, and the third. I see Ant coming out very, very, very aggressive in those first 2 quarters. Very aggressive. I don't see OKC laying down at all. I don't see Timberwolves pulling off with a crazy lead, but I see it being like this. I see an Indiana Knick coming up. I see a last night, game coming up in OKC. And I see a massive game. This is another one. I see a massive game from Gobert tonight. I see one of those ones that he gave the Lakers tonight. I see one of those 22 rebound games tonight. I see Gobert. I see Ant's going to be so aggressive, and it's going to be a lot of bricks coming off that board. Like Ant probably will go 11 for 23 tonight. Still get his, whatever he needs. But the bricks going to be coming off, and I think Gobert is going to get like 9 offensive boards tonight. That's what I'm predicting, I think go into offensive boards, 9, which I think will go in a very close game. Putback points can sway a game. Turnovers and putback points can sway a game all day. So I just think it's gonna be close tonight. It's gonna be very intensified, and OKC may walk away with the W, but Minnesota gonna keep it close and aggressive Ant tonight. He's gonna be Ant and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids version. When everything else is big, he's gonna be giant mode. Yeah, you don't know about that, Lance. It probably might be before your time, right there. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I got no idea.
Oh, fuck.
But I will say, I like the Ant being aggressive early. That has to be done, especially after he had the quote at the presser being like, "I only shot 13 shots" or whatever it was. But the Gobert, my only problem. Remember, this is the first matchup that the T-Wolves have had in this playoffs that they're playing, that they have real centers on the other team. Warriors had Draymond, and I'll give all the flowers and all the credit where it's due. Draymond, DPOY, great defensive player, but he ain't a center. He ain't like a real, go box out and go hang with a 7-2 player.
LeBron.
Yeah, another one, Lakers, LeBron, Dorian Finney-Smith, whoever you wanted to call the big man. We didn't use like a lick of freaking Jackson Hayes or what. Yeah, none of him. So this is the first one. This one, and it's looking like the new movement in the NBA, the new roster construction idea that you need 2 viable centers. You need 2 big men that can go down and give you good minutes. Thunder have Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren. And because of that, I just don't see Gobert. Last game, they took him out early. They took him out like the first few minutes, and they said, put in Naz Reid and all those and get the shooters because of, on offense, the T-Wolves didn't have much with how good defensively OKC is, so they needed the space and shooting. Now, obviously, it didn't work last game, so maybe. But I'm looking at Naz Reid. He can't go 1 for 10 again. Like that, he's got to do some. He's got to hit better than that. So I'm gonna have him on my slip. I was also looking at other bets. Did you know the? Oh, go ahead, Tom.
I got a bone to pick with you, Lance.
Yeah.
And Lonnie.
Oh, Lonnie's in.
So I hate to bring up an old debate, but yeah, I'm still salty about it. So I lost the debate. You guys, right, for the viewers watching. I lost the debate a few days or weeks ago, and I debated that Popovich was the greater coach, right? And I just heard Lonnie said that the NBA's the best way to construct offenses now is with 2 big men. And I feel like Popovich invented that. And I feel like I should have won that damn debate.
I see where you're coming from.
That debate is over with, and you definitely lost that debate. I don't care what you say. I fucking should throw a flag, but I'm not even gonna throw a flag.
Damn,
I'm not even gonna throw a fucking flag.
Damn, you're not even worth the flag anymore, Tone. That's disrespect right there.
Fuck that shit. See, Tone keep leaving the past, Tone. You gotta cut that shit up. You gotta let shit go. Stop holding grudges, man. Y'all boys are tied up like what? It's 9-9 or some shit like that.
I think he's up 5-4. Or yeah, because we drew last time, so he's winning.
Oh, it's like 9-9, ain't it?
No, I think it's 5-4.
I mean,
and there's been 9 total. Because we tied the last one. Remember, we were both Anthony Edwards out of the 4 players, and then the time before that, it separated the best of 9.
It's 5-4-1.
Yeah, 5-4-1. 5-4-1. But yeah, no, the 2 big man. I'm not saying it's not really offensively. It's more the physicality of these playoffs. They're tucking the whistle, and now it's like you need size and strength to go win an NBA championship right now. You need size and strength. Lakers didn't have size and strength. Warriors didn't have size and strength. I mean, obviously they didn't have Curry either, but I still have a funny feeling the Timberwolves would have came away with it, personally. I think that. But yeah, that's a tough one, because you get to argue both sides there. But last year, the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets in 7 games because they had 2 bigs. I mean, that was the Cat and Gobert. And now, sub Cat for a more physical, shorter, but like a power forward like Randall, who was, I don't want to say it's my glorious king, but he was bitching him off the ball a little bit, going down in the paint, giving some shoulder. And, I'm 40 years old and a billionaire. I don't want to be banging down low with Randall, who is hungry for his first championship and make his name known. But, it's just tough. But I think, like I said, Thunder in 5.
So I'm going to give my little quick take on it. I feel like it's going 7 games, and I think Minnesota do take it. I feel like they're going to figure out a way to score more points. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like, defense, I think is going to be a big factor, but offensively, like, they got to just blow them out. Like, they have to at least try to.
Yeah.
At least try to. But I think that the rest of the series is going to be a close game, man. Like, and I feel like they sat back and try to figure out what they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they playing for real. All right, so look, next game we're going to turn up on them. So I feel like tonight, Ant-Man going to show his ass.
All right, well, hey, Tone's script says OKC takes it again tonight, and it goes 2-2 in the first 4 games. So, I think Thunder in 5. And so we'll see what happens. But let's go into tonight's picks. Tonight's picks. I got update. Oh. All right.
This is the bounce back night for everybody, guys. If you're watching, this is going to be a monstrous win for everybody. So pay attention to these picks.
Yep. All right, I'm going first. We need a bounce back bad here. Just the show in general. We need a bounce back. Today's a tune-up day. Starting off with the Indiana Fever, back visiting the Atlanta Dream. All right. I know I said, Fever, we're going to win. Atlanta won last time. I got to hear some shit from Tone, the hometown team, all that, yada, yada, yada. Well, Caitlin Clark better not fuck this up again because, you scored 90 points in a WNBA game. That should be belt-to-ass blowout. But you gave up 91. How you going to give up 91 when you score 90? I just don't get it. But we need Caitlin Clark, masterclass. Go win. -4.5 against the Atlanta Dream. Next, I have Florida Panthers taking the 2-0 lead against Carolina Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals of the NHL. I got OKC -7.5. And then I have Julius Randle over 19.5 points. Why not ride the train? I mean, Julius Randle's just been a bucket these playoffs, so, I'm going to keep it going. Nas Reed, don't do it to me again. Don't you damn do it to me again. Over 11.5 points. Get it done. I'm not having that shit. My God, 1 for 10, diabolical. I'm not having that. Then Anthony Edwards over 6.5 rebounds. I feel like that bet's just, I can bank on that one because he's just been rebounding super, like a lot more than he did in the regular season. It's out of character. They don't know where to set his lines. So, I like the over 6.5. I think, small ball again. We're going to get it done. And I want to read off another one. Another bet slip before you guys start. B Sifo in the chat. Got to give her some love. She's got Julius Randle as well, over 19.5 points. Jalen Williams over 5.5 rebounds. Dante DiVincenzo over 1.5 turnovers. OG Anunoby over 14.5 points for tomorrow's game, and Pascal Siakam over half steals on that tomorrow's game. And she said, and I did put it in on Wanda. So hey, she's learned now, Tone. She's learned now, Tone. There you go.
Where we gonna be?
That Dante DiVincenzo over on 1.5 turnovers is popular today. I don't know what's going on.
B Cypher might have been locked in during the show. She might have done the right thing that you've advised before, Tone. You say, hey, don't take all the bets that are given, but hey, if you like it, you hear one, just nitpick a couple, cook it on your own. Little cheddar on top, little cheese. Call it a day. All right. So there were my bets, Tone.
Six pick for y'all, man. I got Bowden Francis from the Blue Jays over 3.5 strikeouts. I got Stephen Collette from the San Diego Padres. That's the same game, y'all. Over on 3.5 strikeouts. I got the Wolves for the win. I got Ant-Man to go over on points, 25.5. I got Julius Randle over 19.5 on points, and I got Shet over on points, 13.5. So that's my six pick.
I like it. There's a lot of love on the Julius Randle over 19.5, and I'm still, squad rides. It's fair to be skeptical, especially when it's a squad ride, but I'm not. I think Julius Randle has just been balling these playoffs. I'd put a lot of money just on that solo prop in itself. But Tone, you still need a couple.
I'm about geared up.
No worries.
Ready, man. I just see so much. It is so many juicy bets on the board tonight, y'all. I would advise, you just pick what sounds the best between us. Run a variety pack, one of those nice variety packs that come in the grocery store. Get something from Lantz, get something from Lonnie, get a few from me, and just mix and match it. But I'm going to start at the top. Matter of fact, I'm just going to start with my lock of the day. Feel like the lock of the day is Minnesota plus 7.5. That is my lock of the day, and I have two of them. I'm 2 for 2 for my lock of the days.
Hold on now. This is your first two lock of the days. They were like decently heavy favorites, so it's like I was like, hey, this is for sure. This guy's actually, these are locks. Like, put maybe a 2-unit, like get up in there. Like you have to, throw some money to win some money. But hey, these are locks, like lock. But now you throwing a lock on a spread. Now you throwing a lock on a spread. So okay, Toad. Okay.
I gotta show my skills, Lance. I gotta keep, showing these skills so people understand this is, these ain't no just picks that I be throwing out. I be researching them, y'all. And I still feel like OKC gonna walk away with a W, so that's even more of a risk. Saying plus 7.5 on Minnesota, but lock of the day. And like I said, other lock of the day, Caitlin Clark over 22.5 points against my Atlanta Dream. And we'll get into the rest of the picks. Atlanta Dream W. Caitlin Clark over 22.5. Atlanta Dream W. Again. Again. I don't know if y'all seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. But again. Then I'm going Minnesota. Minnesota game over 217.5. Taking that. Shea over 31.5 points. Julius Randle over 19.5 points. Alex Caruso over 7.5 points. Ant-Man, he gonna drain them. He gonna drain them tonight. Over 3.5 3-pointers. Remember I told you. Shea Gildress over 1.5 3-pointers. Naz Reid over 1.5 3-pointers. Correct it right there. That's Naz Reid over 1.5 threes. Rudy Gobert over 8.5 rebounds. Phillies W, A's W. That's the Athletics for those on watch baseball. Athletics W, Phillies W, Tigers W. They're gonna redeem themselves. Braves W ain't no other way that's gonna go. Braves W, Braves W, Braves W, Braves W, Braves W. Matt Olson one hit. And like I said, Atlanta Dream W. That's my list for today. There you have it.
Hey, this shit sounds solid. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That shit sounds solid as fuck.
So here we go.
Hey, look, try that whole fucking slip, y'all. Fuck it, try the whole slip. Put $400 on that slip right there.
I got another slip. This is a little. I got. We'll see what goes on here. I got Phillies -2.5. These are off sports. These are ones I'm like, we'll see. Phillies -2.5. I mean, they're at Rockies. High elevation, shitty bullpen. So that's why they go nuclear. They just hit yard. That's damn near lock. Next, I got Braves. You guys, I mean, I'm rocking with your guys' team. You guys don't leave me into fucking hell or whatever it is. But next, I got New York Liberty, WNBA defending champs. Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart going to play Chicago Sky and Angel Reese. Haley Van Lith. Yeah, we know. You guys better know who she is. She kind of bad. But got Liberty -12.5. 3-pointers made. Sabrina Ionescu over 2.5. Rebounds. Angel Reese over 13.5. That's because of KG Lil Joe's in the chat. He said Chicago Sky Angel Reese over 13.5 rebounds. She doesn't care about winning. She just wants her stats. This potato just catches her own misses every time she's down low. She might have this at halftime. So KG Lil Joe's fucking shooting his shot, just firing at Angel Reese. Certified hater. Hey, it's his home team. I guess that is what it is. So I trailed. I like the over 13.5 rebounds. And last but not least, I like Brianna Stewart over 8.5 rebounds. I think she's going to get probably a double-double, but I like her over rebounds because she's got to be down there with what's her name? Angel Reese. Billy Joe, OKC winning tonight. OKC in 5. And they're recovering their spread tonight of 7.5. Yeah, so there's a little off ball. I got a little off ball parlay.
I got some rebuttals for that, Lance. I'm adding a few to my slip. I think you just made it fun. I think this could be a new factor. But I heard some of Lance and I heard what KG said, so I just don't like it. I don't like the fucking bashing of Angel Reese. I don't like all of that shit that's going on. You're talking about one of the best future stars in the WNBA. I'm talking about the shoes, the everything else to go with it. God damn it, I'm taking Chicago Sky for the W tonight. First fucking off, and plus 11.5 for the Chicago Sky. And then I'm about to flip the script. Hold on. Chicago Sky W, Chicago Sky plus 11.5. And then this is the plot twist. I'm going under on Angel Reese 13.5.
Oh, he just fading the dog piss out of a he said what they say fuck me for.
God damn, bro.
I'm adding them to my list right there. I like them. They just gave me some ideas. Yeah. So we head to head on.
So I guess it's me and KG versus Tone on the WNBA script tonight. So we'll see, and we'll have to recap. I guess we'll recap next week what happens, and we'll see. That's good stuff. All right. Well, unfortunately, heat check. I won't be happening today. Because the interviews went for a while, and it's been just a long-ass show today, but we appreciate it. And everyone viewing right now, we've changed our show time. It's 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. This is when we're going to be live. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every week. So if you're watching right now, set your alarms in the morning. Get your ass up and turn on the Wanna Parlay Podcast. And obviously, this was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay, and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Had a lot of people come on. We had Lonnie Lyle, aka Ear Taco. He was on. We also had David T885, I believe. He was on. We had another couple of Tone wants to help me out.
The boss Alfredo came on. David T. Shout out to David T. And then the other legend, M. Crouch, man. Shout out to Oregon. Shout out to the Ducks.
Yep. Sco Ducks. I usually have my hat on, but I couldn't find it this morning. We'll be back at the same time Tuesday. Like I said, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We will be celebrating Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the support from everyone in the chat. B. Sypho, Billy Joe, KG Little Joes, Lonnie Lyle. I mean, he's a duo guy. I mean, he not only does he show face, but he's also active in the chat. And then we got Tone with the fireworks behind him. I see that. That shit's funny. Billy Joe said, I'll be here, twin. Let's get rich tonight. That is the goal, and that is what we're getting done. It's unfortunate Tone is going to have to see Angel Reese with the 2020 game. And, hey, 20 points too, not just 20 rebounds. I'm not a certified hater. That was KG Ocho, so shoot the messenger. I was just reading. But, Liberty are nice. They're the defending champs. That's why I'm going that way. But you guys got any last words for the chat or anyone else?
Hey, you already know the slogan, man. If you want to parlay, download Wanna Parlay. You've heard tons of reasons every episode we do this. Shout out to all the guests today. And don't forget my locks of the day, man. Caitlin Clark, 22.5. And then Minnesota plus 7.5. That's it. Locks of the days.
There it is.
Hey, man. You gotta just keep on hopping on Wanna Parlay. Keep on winning, man.
Let's go. All right. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Adios. See ya.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party.
I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jacket Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MM